the blanks. We have also done map, labeling, and we also completed yesterday match the content. So today we are going to be starting with the MCQs. So MCQs could be a pain point for many students. So first, let's discuss some of the strategies. Then we will move to your homework that you have done from book 16, test 1, right? Okay, so let's start. And first of all, about MCQs. So in MCQs, if we try to understand what MCQs are, there is going to be one question. You will have one question, and that question will have 3 to 4 options. Okay, and you need to choose one right answer. Now, these options, when we say the options that you would have to select one right answer from, those could be smaller or shorter sentences with 1 or 2 words. Okay, sometimes they could be just one word as well. Just one word or a phrase could be your option. Sometimes they could be lengthy sentences as well. Okay, it depends on what part you are at. Let's say in case you are getting MCQs in the second part of the second part of the listening test, obviously the content would be less because that round is easier than the third round. However, if you get MCQs on the third part of the listening test, then they might have lengthy and little, more content. Okay. So usually in MCQs, we have 2 people talking, which means that it is going to be a dialogue. Okay. It is going to be a dialogue because 2 people will be talking. Okay. And they are going to be discussing one topic. They would have one topic, and about that, they would be exchanging certain dialogues. Okay. So now first, let's start what you are supposed to be doing with them. So also it is going to be academic in nature. So the content that you have here is going to be academic in nature. Sometimes there are going to be 2 students. They might just discuss about certain presentation or certain project, and they are just talking about, what they will be doing. Sometimes that discussion might take place with a teacher. They are discussing about certain topic with a teacher. Okay. Sometimes there could be 3 people as well, a teacher and 2 students. Okay. Usually 2 people are there. There could be rare listenings where you might get 3 people as well. So as I mentioned, it is going to be academic in nature. Now, again, if I talk about the key or the tips here, we will focus first on the keywords because keywords are always important no matter what types of questions we are doing. We always need to pay attention to the keywords. Keywords being nouns, proper nouns, or number, because the chances of them not having synonyms are much higher, right? So they would be used the way they are written in the question. So you need to always underline the keywords. Okay. Now, when you will be underlining the keywords, and you need to do it from the questions as well as from the options. Okay. From the question, just to understand what this question is asking, because if you don't know what the question is asking, there is no way you can exactly answer the question, right? So first you need to understand the question, only then you can establish a link between the question and the answer that you will be choosing, right? So it is important that link is that, and in order to know that link, you need to underline some keywords that you see in the question as well as in the options. Okay. Now, in the question, you would have one main keyword, 1 or 2 main keywords. It would depend. Okay. And that would make more sense. You will understand, okay, what this question is asking. There will be one keyword. So, for example, they might say that, since there are 2 people talking, there could be at least one question asking you. Let's say they might say that this. So, A and B agree on. Now, when they say agree on, right? Let's say you get three or 4 as your options, right? So now one person might agree with one thing while the other one would not agree. That is not going to be your answer, right? On one option, let's say B is agreeing, however, C is not contributing much, which means they are not agreeing on that topic. That can't be the answer. On the third topic, let's say they're talking about, they're not showing any kind of agreement, and it is not visible to you that they are giving any agreement or not. Then there comes one option where both A and B, they are saying, yeah, right, true, or those kinds of words are that they're contributing, and they are, making sure that they are agreeing with the other party. So it can only happen if you notice this keyword in the question. So your question will have different keywords. When I will be underlining the keywords in the questions today, I would point you towards them. Don't worry about that. Okay. This is one of the examples because I have seen lots of tests and I know that there is going to be at least one question that would ask you this person and that person agree on this. Okay. Because there are dialogues. So once you understand, okay, this is my main keyword, it should be in your mind. So when you will be listening to the audio, you would be, okay, this question is not matching with the keyword that I have noticed in my question. Okay. Because of that. Sometimes the keyword could be, maybe the question is asking simply saying that A agrees with, right? Now there could be some points where both A and B agree, right? There could be some points where A is showing some disagreement, and there could be some points where B would show some agreement. But we need to find an answer where A is specifically agreeing on something. Okay. This is what we say that underlining the main keywords. Okay. Now, once you have underlined the keywords, you understood the question, then you listen to the content in the audio. This will help you at least know the answers. Okay. Now, the audio follows the order of the questions. First question, second question, third question. That order is there. However, they will not be following the order of the options. It's not like the A option would be mentioned first, then B would be mentioned first, and then C would be mentioned. No, it doesn't happen. Okay. Order of the question is followed in, not of the options. Now, since that is the case, now you need to focus on the elimination technique. That's really important technique that you need to use, whether you're doing it in the reading or you're doing it in the listening. When you have MCQs, elimination is something you can always use. Now, what does it mean? So you have 4 options, let's say. Now there are going to be 1 or 2 options. At least 1 or 2 options will be there for which they will mention some opposite information. Okay, they will talk about those options, but they would mention the information that would contradict to the information that you see in the option. Okay, not the entire part. They would mention some of the keywords from those options, but then there would be one part that would contradict with the part that we are talking about. And that contradiction sometimes can be just because of tenses as well. Okay. Maybe your option is talking about something in the present, but what information they are talking about in the audio, it is maybe related to the past or maybe the future. Okay. That kind of contradiction could be there. Okay. And also sometimes some part of the information from the options will be there in the audio. However, half part of it would be missing. Okay. Which means the complete information of the option that you see will not be there. Okay. This could be the case as well. Now, there could also be some listening tests where they would not talk about at least one of the options. Okay. So let's say we have 4 options, that is A, B, C, and D, right? Now, in these options, let's say the first one was contradicted, the last one was also contradicted, and this one, they did not mention anything about it, and B became the answer. Okay, so there could be one option which they might not talk anything about. Okay, this could be the case. Usually in the MCQs, they would talk about all the options. So when you're listening to the content, you would not go after the answer, because otherwise, if you're going only after the answer, you will be deviating from everything and your concentration will not be that well. Okay. On the other hand, if you're listening to the audio and whatever content that is being mentioned in the audio, you will be looking at, okay, whether it is my answer or not. If it is not the answer, then which option can I eliminate? Okay. So you simultaneously listen to the audio as well as try to cancel some of the options so that you shortlist some of the answers that could be your answer. Okay. That is called elimination. Okay. So as that's what I mentioned, always hear every part of the audio properly. And this will help you eliminate some of the options which are not the answers, because we are not going after only the answer. We are trying to make our job easier by having lesser number of options. Okay. One more thing, never stop listening to the audio. Sometimes, let's say whatever option they're mentioning in the first go, it is your answer and you're sure about that. Okay, this is my answer. Okay. But you will not stop listening to it, because sometimes they use some contradictions such as although, however, agree, disagree, not true, unlikely. This will help. This will make that answer, the one that you should be eliminating. that will not be your answer. Okay, so we should not get into these traps that they use by using these contradictory words. Okay, you need to make sure that even if you're 100% sure about the answer, you can tick it. Okay, you can temporarily tick it, but later on make sure that in case it is changing, then you need to correct that answer as well. Okay, this is how you make sure that you're doing well with the MCQs. Shall we do it practically now? Shall we discuss the homework that was given to all of you? Ready? Is there anyone who hasn't done homework? Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, is my screen visible to everyone? Is my screen visible? Okay, let's check the audio. Then I will discuss how we will be going about the listening test and how we will discuss everything. Okay, we are not going to be going after the answers. You are going to be learning to use elimination technique. Okay, so let me just play the audio.
Students. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 14.
Okay, how is it? Is the audio fine, everyone? Okay, perfect. So I'm going to be playing the audio. So be ready, okay? So before we do that, obviously, we need to look at the okay, Jyotsna, go ahead. Let me just make you unmute. Yes, you can unmute and speak.
Stevenson.
Stevenson. Founded.
Dates.
Yeah, these are 23, 24, and 26. Yes.
Manufactured goods.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy industry.
Healthcare industry. Mm-hmm.
Automotive.
Mm-hmm.
Machine tools.
Very good.
Speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Company premises.
Company premises.
Recently moved.
Recently moved.
No plan to move.
No plans to move.
Going to move shortly.
Very good.
Program.
Mm-hmm.
Work experience.
Mm-hmm.
Time. Research.
Time, research,
Meetings.
meetings,
Teacher. By staff.
Yeah, talks by staff. Yeah, very good. Thank you. Okay, so she did well for the first question because they are going to be talking about a lot of things. Your focus when you will be listening to it, you will focus on, okay, when it was founded, this Stevenson company, when it was founded. You just need to focus on when it was founded. Okay, now here originally it is really important. So originally this company manufactured goods for, you just need to focus on these: healthcare, automotive, machine tools. These three, you just have to keep them in mind, and then similarly they are going to be talking something related to the premises. Now we need to talk, just listen whether it has recently been moved, or they have plans to move shortly in the future, or they have no plans to move at all. We need to listen all those points. Okay, the last one, they are going to be talking about the program, certain program in that. For the work experience, they are going to be including something. We need to focus on, are they including some time to do the research, or they're going to be having some meetings with the teacher, or they're going to be attending certain talks by a staff, right? This is what we need to look at. Okay, let's start.
Thank you for choosing us for your 2 weeks of work experience. My name is Julia Simmons, and since the beginning of this year, I've been the Managing Director. Stevenson's is quite an old company. Like me, the founder, Ronald Stevenson, went into the steel industry when he left school. That was in 1923. He set up this
Now-
company.
One option has been eliminated. Which has been eliminated? She mentioned something related to 1923, right? Now, is it the answer or is it eliminated? Is it the answer or should be eliminated? Eliminated. Now, what is the reason? Do we have any keyword for that? Because this is absolutely not the answer. Which keyword? Because after the school, he got into this particular industry, right? They did not mention about finding this one. He got into steel industry. That's what they mentioned. Passed the school and then he joined or he showed interest in this steel industry, right? We don't know whether it was found or not, right? This information has not been mentioned. However, this year has been mentioned, but this year was nowhere linked to finding the company. Let's continue with the other 2 years as well.
When he finished his apprenticeship in 1926. Although he actually started making plans, Ronald Stevenson went into the
I'm replaying it, okay?
steel industry when he left school. That was in 1923. He set up this company when he finished his apprenticeship in 1926. Although he actually started making plans 2 years earlier in 1924.
Now, what is the answer? What is the answer, everyone? ABC, just ABC. C, B, C, B, C, B. Quite a confusion here, huh? C. Answer is going to be C, okay? Now, those who found the answer first, tell me what synonym was used for founded. What synonym was used for founded? Set up, right? Now, here, this year was also mentioned, right? Why is it not the answer? What keyword told you this is not the answer? One was although he made plans 2 years earlier, right? So he made plans. So planning and founding something is a different one, right? So that's why planning stage was in 1924. However, the company was set up in 1926. That's why this is not the answer. Okay. Here he got into the steel industry. Here he actually set up the company that we are talking about. Here he was planning. This company was at the planning stage. Okay. That's why this is not the answer. You could see that they mentioned all the options. Okay. So we need to eliminate the other options when we are finding the answer. So be ready to do the same on the second option, second question as well.
He was a very determined young man. Stevenson's long-term plan was to manufacture components for the machine tools industry, although in fact that never came about. And
Now, one option has been eliminated. Which has been eliminated? C. C. Yeah. Now, keywords. What keywords you guys noticed? Never worked. Yes, it never came about. Yes, it never came about, which means they wanted to manufacture some machine tools. It did not happen. If it did not happen, obviously, this is not the answer because they're asking originally they manufactured what? We need to answer that. So originally they did not manufacture it. They planned to do so. It did not happen. Okay.
for the automotive industry, that is cars and lorries. Determined young man.
Let me replay it.
Stevenson's long-term plan was to manufacture components for the machine tools industry, although in fact that never came about, and for the automotive industry, that is cars and lorries. However, there was a delay of 5 years before that happened, because shortly before the company went into production, Stevenson was given the opportunity to make goods for hospitals and other players in the healthcare industry. So that's what we did for the first 5 years.
Right. So what is the answer, everyone? A. A. Yes, very good. So answer is going to be A, right? Because they planned to do so. It did not happen. Yes, in the first 5 years. So the first 5 year is going to be originally. So originally they made this. And these two were eliminated in the first two sentences only. These two were eliminated. They mentioned all three topics, right? All three options. However, in the first 5 years, they manufactured what? Healthcare industry tools or some equipment. Okay. Now the next one, what does the speaker say about the company premises?
Over the years, we've expanded the premises considerably. We were lucky that the site is big enough, so moving to a new location has never been necessary. However, the layout is far from ideal for modern machinery and production methods, so we intend to carry out major refurbishment of this site over the next 5 years.
Now what is the answer? B. Yes, because they clearly mentioned they have no such plans, right? It has never been necessary because they keep on expanding, right? They want to refurbish it in the future, but we don't have any point for the refurbishment, right? That's the reason these can't be the answer, because recently been moved. Definitely they did not change the location. It is where it is, right? And also in the future, they want to refurbish. They do not want to move in the future. So it is contradicting. Okay, this has been contradicted. And here they did not mention about moving because they think the location is fine. Okay, refurbishment is something they want to do in the future, but we don't have any option for that. Okay, now the last one.
I'd better give you some idea of what you'll be doing during your 2 weeks with us, so you know what to expect. Most mornings you'll have a presentation from one of the managers to learn about their department, starting this morning with research and development. And you'll all spend some time in each department, observing what's going on and talking to people, as long as you don't stop them from doing their work altogether. In the past, a teacher from your school has come in at the end of each week to find out how the group were getting on, but your school isn't able to arrange that this year.
Now, what is the answer, everyone? C. Now, tell me, she mentioned 2 or 3 sentences. Was it mentioned in the beginning or at the end? And what was the synonym for talks by staff? What were the synonyms for that? Presentation, yes. And staff, synonym? Manager. They said presentation by one of the managers, right? So mention manager here. Teacher, at the end, they mentioned it used to happen in the past, but it did not happen this year for them, right? They are not going to be giving them time to do any research because they need to observe them. They need to observe them when they are working. They don't need to do any research or anything, right? Here, it was mentioned in the beginning itself that they will be going through certain presentation by the managers, one of the managers. Okay, so now these were the answers, and you can say they were mentioning all the options that we have here. Okay, shall we bring something new on the screen for you to do? Shall we, everyone? Okay, give me a second so that I can fetch you a task to do. So we will do some, first of all, one more thing that it's not as clear. So if it would be fine for you, you can let me know. Then we would see other way to go about it. So is it fine, the one that I'm sharing on the Please mention that. Is it clear enough for you to see the options?